somebody is upset with you because you did not follow the plan, okay? But I'm getting like you did not know the plan. Something was not mutual, something was not communicated, and you were never on the same page as their plan, okay? This is just a plan that they had in their head and how they thought something was gonna go. I'm getting like, no, that's not part of the plan, that wasn't supposed to happen, like really upset and really anxious to see what comes next. Okay, I feel like they really didn't do anything to implement the plan. They didn't even double check the plan, make sure it was a good plan. They didn't do anything to bring the plan to life, yet they're really upset for some reason because you didn't follow the plan. But I'm getting like they're not saying nothing yet. They haven't said anything yet because they're trying to figure out what they're going to do next to try to keep the plan on track. You avoided something for real. I feel like you didn't have to do much to avoid it, but it would have been easy to fall into it as well. So it was easy to avoid, but it would have been easy to get caught up in as well had you walked a certain way at a certain time. Like this literally just happens to be you were stalled out 5 more minutes in the store, and therefore everything you did for the rest of the day was off a little bit. So their plan got fucked up. Why does it feel like they're like watching somebody and trying to catch them off guard? They thought they knew your routine, or they thought that they knew where you would and would not allow extra time or something in your day, in your schedule. Like the certain things that you do, you're willing to allow it to go over its time frame or something like this. But for other things, it's like real strict. But I'm getting like you started changing something up. That's weird. They were looking to make a move. That's what I'm getting. Because you're late or because you're ahead of time for something, or I don't know, just something threw their plan way off and now it's not going to work. They're waiting to see what the next step is going to be or where they can catch you at next. You've become unpredictable. Things that you used to prioritize, you don't prioritize anymore. The path that I feel like there's certain things that you would pay more attention to and other things that you would push off to the side, and the roles have just kind of switched, which they didn't expect. The new idea is to come up with something that would be undeniable, like something that you wouldn't be able to say no to. So basically their plan has changed from like catching you off guard somewhere in person to having something available. That way it doesn't matter how they catch you off guard, where you're at, or whatever the place may, like whatever the situation or scenario might be, it wouldn't matter. They're going to try to bring something that makes it okay. Like it doesn't matter how weird it is that they found you in this place at this time or something like this. They think that they're going to have something available that's going to make you overlook something and just go with the flow. But I'm really getting like it's weird to see this person here. It's odd because you do something regularly, okay? And it's almost like even though they thought you weren't putting something like as much attention into something over here as you were over here, you still like notice things. Does that make sense? Like you're still aware of your surroundings. Just because you spend more time doing these things instead of these things doesn't mean you're not aware of what goes on during these things over here. You don't like look around. It might be something that you do, you're just focused. Like you're focused on whatever it is that you're doing, right? But I'm also getting like, wherever this is, whatever you're doing, it's not to be interrupted. Like, it's not normal for somebody to come in and interrupt whatever this is. This plan doesn't have much thought put behind it, okay? Because it wasn't even the original plan. Like, they're only doing this because their plan got fucked up. I'm getting like, they didn't even sleep on this idea. They feel like it's now or never. Yeah, if they don't shoot their shot now, or if they don't go into this place, wherever it is, I don't know, bro. They're focusing so much on trying to get to you that they're not going to see how much of a red flag something is. Like, the way they're interrupting something that is not usually to be interrupted. Here, I'm gonna give a few examples of what I'm actually getting, okay? A tanning salon or something, like somebody's gonna show up to your tanning session or some shit like this, or I feel like something is a class, some sort of class, a hobby that you picked up, you like learning new things or something like this. Laundry, they could show up to the location where you do your laundry or something like this. What I'm getting for that one, for laundry, is like somebody lives in an apartment or something where the laundry facility is on site but it's separate from your home. Yeah, they feel like if they don't jump on it right now and just do whatever this is that they are planning to do after the fact that their plan didn't go the way they wanted it to, then they're going to lose out on you forever. Baby, they never had you. They never had a chance with you. I don't know. This is just a weird-ass stalker moment, okay? It ain't going to be no argument either. This person is dead wrong, and they're not a part of wherever they're showing up to is very inappropriate. That's what I'm getting. If you have children or you're going to a children's event or something like this, they're going to show up there. They think something is going to be cute. They think something is going to be like, oh my God, you know, you tracked me down all this way and found me. That's not fucking cute. A fox. I feel like a fox club. I don't know. This a fox might be in the name of something, the title of something. What? Spicy fox? What? I don't know. I feel like that's the name or title of something. They're willing to sacrifice everything. They're willing to put it all on the line, and they're willing to make this weird ass move if it means that they might not lose you forever. But like I said, something was never mutual, okay? This was never a connection for real. This was never a relationship. This was never a friendship. This was never nothing. That's why it's so inappropriate.